I can see Mikhail sort of smiling to herself, like, hey, lights on. Right, let's come to standing on our mats, in the middle of the mat. And we'll begin with our feet together today, actually. And just rock a little, feeling into the feet and how they make contact with the earth. Relax your arms by your side, and as you narrow the base of the feet, and then you've got a wider pelvis, and then narrower to the crown, just feeling that almost triangulation, diamond triangulation through the body, and seeing if you can then trace the midline from between the heels up through the body and into the crown. So you can think of a plumb line that's being dropped above the crown, and it goes straight down through the body and orient to that plumb line so that you're not so far outside of the line of it. This is midline work. Midline work and staying in the midline means that we don't go too far away from ourselves, and we always have that center to come back and orient to. It's an orientation line. So every single shape that we create, we keep coming back to the central channel of orientation at midline. Wherever we take our limbs, there's still a midline. How are we oriented to it? Whether we're leaning forward, back, the midline stays where it is. What are we doing around it? Taking 3 more big, deep Ujjayi breaths. Relaxing the shoulders, but increasing the integrity of the thighs without overly activating the glutes. Notice how the belly feels. Is it receptive to the breath, or does it feel kind of stuck and pulled in? We're taught to pull our belly in, but it's not necessarily the best way to move around in the world. From a soft, open belly and heart, we'll have far more range in our lives, from our relationships to how we move inside our body. Beautiful. Once having studied the breath and where it begins and ends, sweep your arms all the way out, interlace your palms, flip the interlace up to the sky, all the way into the inhalation, draw up through the kneecaps, lift the toes. Exhale, bring the arms back down, relax the shoulders, chin is slightly down. Inhale, sweep your arms out, interlace the palms, through the inhale, really grow. Keep feeling that midline, don't move too far out of it. And exhale, arms out, hand down. Warming the tissues of the body through the shoulders, keeping the integrity of the midline, inhale. Flip up, grow, 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 lengthen the waist, keep the legs strong, lift the toes. Keep the toes lifted, exhale, come on down. This will bring integrity into the corners of the feet. Take a deep breath in and out. Reach your arms forward, palms facing the ground. Inhale, all the way up, back. And exhale, bring your palms down and back by your side. Inhale, reach your arms forward, keep facing the palms forward. This time take it back a little bit deeper, chin to chest, small back bend, back to the midline as you exhale and bring your arms back down. Final, inhale, reaching the arms up, chin stays down, a little bit more of a back reach. Exhaling, coming on down. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out, interlace the palms, flip the interlace to the sky. Exhale, place the palms behind you and bend your knees. Open your chest as wide as you can on the next inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms back, forward in front of you, and back by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up, interlace your palms, bring the interlace behind you. Exhale, bend your knees, arc your heart back, pull strongly into the palms. As you inhale, straighten the legs, Reach your palms out, back, around, and exhale down by your side. One more. Inhale, sweep your arms out, interlace the palms, squeeze the interlace behind the cranium. Exhale, bend your knees, draw back through the heart. Exhale strongly. Inhale, as you straighten the legs, release the palms, swing them around, forward, and back down. Take a steady breath. Interlace your palms at your heart, stepping to the front of the mat. Interlace your palms at your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Bend your knees. Exhale, draw the arms back. Open the chest. Inhale, sweep your arms around, straighten your legs. Bring your palms forward and back down by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms high, interlace. On this exhale, reach forward, partway. Notice how your lower back feels. Press back through the seat bones in Ardha Uttanasana, chin towards chest. Stay for another breath. Inhale, rise, and exhale, arms by your side. That little back bend is going to give you something more to your forward hinge. So first of all, we're finding and turning on the muscles before we take our forward hinge. Sweep your arms up, interlace the palms, bend your knees strongly, take it back on your exhale. Sweep your arms back, straighten, bring the arms forward, and then back by your side. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, sweep your arms high, interlace, grow. Now as you reach forward, notice how the lower back feels. Find a stable half Uttanasana, hold. Separate your palms, spread your fingers. Reach the palms forward as far as you can. Grip the fingertips to the ground. Scoop your belly up and then shift your weight onto your heels. Bring your chin towards your chest, but keep your spine long. And your fingertips outreached. Pick your toes up, activate all the muscles in the feet. As the toes are lifted off, lift the inner skin of the thighs and pull back a little bit deeper into the hips. So it's almost an inclined shape. The whole body is active and turned on. Interlace your palms, flip up, inhale, rise, exhale, arms down by your side. Final time with our deepest Uttanasana. Interlace your palms, flip the interlace up, bend your knees, lean back. As I said, breaking some of the rules. And this time, straighten your legs, keep reaching forward into Ardha, chin towards chest, hips back, lift your toes, activate the inner skin of the legs, press firmly through the palms as far forward as you can. Separate the palms, spread your fingers, bring your fingers to the ground. See if you can touch your belly to your thighs. And then walk your hands back, fingertips as well as the same line as the toes. Bend the elbows back behind the shins slightly and draw your forehead towards your shins. It's a deep and active Uttanasana. Some of us tend to turn off our legs and flop our belly. Keep it active. Pranavriti, 3 breaths. Pranavriti simply means inhale, longest exhale, bandhas for 4. Inhale fully, long exhale, bandhas to a count of 4. Inhale, final time, long exhale, bandhas to a count of 4. Interlace your palms, inhale, flip the interlace up, rise, exhale, Samastiti. So the practice of our prana vritti, we are now continuing with holding the count of the pauses. Interlace your palms, inhale, reach Surya Namaskara A, invite the sun into your heart, radiance of it. Exhale, extend, halfway. Keep inviting the energy of life force of the sun, which is reflected through your whole being. And finally, deepen down, exhale, hold the breath, count of 4, Inhale, lift your heels, sit down on your heels. Exhale deeply. Deep inhale. Exhale, step high plank to chaturanga, all the way down to the ground. Prostration, reach your palms forward, forehead to ground. Take a deep inhale, body active. Exhale completely. Hold the count of 4 after your exhale. Inhale, bring your palms by your ribs. Lift your chest. Open your heart, cobra or up dog. Feel into your lower back. At the end of your exhale, hold the count. 4. Gently bring your chest down. Tuck your toes under. Push back to chaturanga. And then all the way back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths in down dog. Deep inhalations. Long exhalations. Engaging the bandhas. Base, that is Mula Bandha, Uddiyana, snap the belly back. You'll feel a hollowing and a slight vacuum. The inhale, the breath will pour into the body. Bring your feet together, press up onto the balls of the feet. Look to your thumbs. On your next inhale, gently land on your heels low with Utkatasana. This saves the joints, exhaling deeply. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway. Exhale, deep Uttanasana. Hold the breath, 4 counts, end of the exhale. Interlace your palms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arms by your side. Tadasana Samastiti. Close your eyes for a moment as we take 2 deep breaths. We are now embodied completely. One more, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Bend your knees, flip the palms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, straighten the legs. Reach forward, Ardha. Exhale, chin to chest in the Ardha. Deep inhalation. Exhale, deepest forward fold. 4 counts, end of the exhale. Inhale, lift onto the balls of the feet. Sit down on your heels. Exhaling deeply. Inhale fully. End of the inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, hold the chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. 2 breaths. Clip your heels, open your heart. Levity and radiance. You may choose tops of the feet for 2 breaths, or you could skip it. Feet to earth. Sweep your left leg high to the sky. Deepen, take it to your fullest stretch. It helps to have the right heel to the ground, palms firm, purchase to earth. Left toes reach long. Peel your gaze past your fingertips, press onto the ball of the right foot, and slowly lower the left foot between the palms. Release your right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up and take it into a back bend. Take the gaze back with you. Exhale, shift the weight of the hips back, straighten the left leg, swing the arms forward and fold deeply. Feel the lower back, please. Inhale, swing low, low lunge. Through the inhale, take it into back bend. Exhale, forward, Ardha Hanumanasana. Reach the arms back, bow deepest. Inhale, swing forward. Take it back, this time hold, exhale. Inhale, fingertips come to ground. Relax your head for 1 moment. Shift the weight of the hips back. Bind your left shoulder underneath your left, by your left knee. Arm under, swing your right leg over. Sweep your right arm over and catch the bind. And then snuggle the ribs under, top ribs open. Gaze over your right shoulder. A slight squeezing sensation of thigh to shoulder. Again, that big mobile breath. After your next exhale, you'll find your own way there. Count to 4. Inhale deeply, press your hips back. Sit down on your left foot, keep the bind. Flex sit down your right heel, keep the bind, flex the left, and fold. Just bow down between your knees. Squeeze the left thigh down. Lift your gaze, unwind the bind. Firmly plant the right palm behind you. 3 breaths, half camel. Slowly come on down. Back to the front of the mat. Right foot directly behind the hips, right palm on the ground. Reach your left arm high, easy twist. Enjoy the fullness of the space that you create as you lift the left ribs and then draw the arm back and twist it out slightly. Almost like you're wringing out a rag here. As you pull it back, you'll feel that wringing sensation through the ribs, bringing out the fluids as well. If you need to bend your elbow slightly, it'll give you a little bit more. And then bring both palms to the ground. Tuck your left toes and right toes under. Join your right to left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 2 breaths, deep Uttanasana. The pause at the end of the exhale. Put it deep. This makes the inhale sweeter. It also exercises the lungs and ensures that you are truly completing your exhalation. Interlace your palms, inhale, rise. Bend your knees, draw back, chin to chest. Exhale, inhale into Ardha Uttanasana. Feel the lower back, please. Deep inhale. Exhale, swing the arms back behind you. Slide your hands all the way down the flesh of the legs. Grip your ankles, scoop your belly in. Uttanasana deep. Shift your weight slightly onto your toes. Fingertips to the ground, lift your heels. Exhale, sink down onto the heels. Deep inhale. Chaturanga through your exhale. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Downward facing. Three more breaths and you're downward facing. The pause at the end of the exhales, please. Beautiful. Sweep your right leg high to the sky. Slowly furl forward, unfurl, right leg down, deepen. On your inhale, reach your palms, take it back. Exhale over your right leg, fold. Inhale, deep low. Take it back. Exhale. Movements full of potential and strength. Final time. Inhale. Exhalation. And this time, as you swing the hips forward, inhale and exhale in the back bend. Fingertips come to the ground. Relax your head. Shift the weight of the hips back. Swing the left heel. Wrap your right arm. Shoulders strong. Wrap and bind. Remember that broad space of the heart, the connection of thigh to shoulder, the connection of foot and heel to the earth, and a slight lift of the pelvic floors. Keep the bind. Exhale, sink your hip, straighten your right leg, flex the foot, and fold deeply. Your head might bow to the ground. As you unwind the bind, place your left palm to the ground behind you. 3 full, luscious breaths. Half camel. Slowly coming on down. Spin to face front of mat. Left palm on the ground. Right knee stays central and over the heel. Engage slightly through the midline and reach your right arm high up to the sky. Spread your right palm, draw the arm back and bring out the ribs. Slight bend to the elbow if that feels good for you. Beautiful. Gently bringing both palms to the ground. Take a soft breath. Tucking the left toes under. Slip the left foot next to the right. Inhale, length. And exhale, fold deeply. Interlace your palms, inhale, rise. Bend the knees. Open the chest and heart again. Straighten the legs, inhale. Exhale, arms by your side. Samastiti Tadasana for 2 breaths into the meditation. Step the foot that you think will suit you best to see the camera. Step it back and rotate. Hands to the hips and then look at your feet. Don't turn them 40, don't turn them 90. 30 degrees. It's a small outward rotation. Anchor into the balls of the feet, lift the toes. Squeeze up through the pelvic floor slightly. Glutes active, thighs active. Then release the toes back to the mat. Flayed, strong. Interlace your palms, inhale, grow up through the interlace. Exhale, chin to chest, slight back bend, hips forwards, chin to chest, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, open your palms. Take a deep inhale, keep your chin down slightly. Exhale, spin to your right. Keep your feet exactly as they are. Take a deep breath into the midline. Exhale, tilt back. Opening the arms as wide as you can so that they straddle the short and long edges of your mat. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left palm catches the right shin or over the right shin. Scoop up the pelvic floors and belly, press into the fingertips or shin, and reach your right arm high. Engage the left leg stronger and pull your pelvis to square. Like I said, forget the rules for the moment. Interlace your hands over your right foot. Inhale, rise, still facing the right. Exhale, small back bend, over towards the left. Inhale, swivel the heart to center. It's looking beautiful, Michelle. Exhale, arms down by your side. Pause. So it actually takes quite a lot to do these movements because you've got to engage everywhere. Yeah, it's getting into the shoulders as well, Meredith. And remember, for engagement, if you're scooping your bum out and hanging out forward at the hips, pull the pubic bone towards the belly button, and that engages. Interlace your palms, sweep. Back bend, exhale, chin to chest, back bend, back, right back. Inhale, center, glue the feet, push into the balls of the feet, rise to midline. Exhale, swivel your heart to the left. Chin to chest, deep inhale. Exhale, small tilted back bend, engage the belly, super hard, super hard. Inhale, center. Keep the swivel of the chest over the left side. Reach the arms out. Right palm over the left foot, anchor. And then reach the left arm high. Focus on a longer exhale. And then pull the pelvis a little bit more centered. And then roll out the rib basket even more. Keep gluing the right foot firmly into the ground from heel to outer rim of the foot. Keep your gaze over your left toe, interlace your palms. Rise, chest still facing the left side. Grow. Exhale, small back bend. Lower back is going to feel this. We are inviting strength there. Inhale, center. Exhale, palms by your side. Beautiful. Turn your left toes to the short edge of your mat and heel toe your right foot a bit further away. Small further. Remember, we're overshooting. So it's maybe a small heel toe. It's not a warrior two. It's shorter than a warrior two foundation. Open your palms. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee. Reach over the left knee. Place the left palm outside the foot. Now, bend the knee more. Keep the right foot engaged to the ground and reach your right arm over ear. Keep bending the left knee deeper, over. Keep the right foot engaged. You're sinking the hips even deeper. Final breath out. Inhale, push back. Slowly rise. Hands to the hips. Swivel the left toes. Turn the right toes to the short edge of the mat. Open the palms wide. Anchor into the outer edge of the left foot first. Deep inhale, midline. Exhale, bend your right knee. Palm to the outside of the right foot. It's okay, break the rules. Reach your extended left arm and begin to sink low over to that right side. Keep engaged. If you drop into the joints, don't do that. Squeeze into the feet. Push into the outer edge of the left foot and bend deep over that right knee. Extend. Inhale, press into the foot. Rise. Hands to hips. Turn the toes 30 degrees. Squeeze up through the pubic arch. Engage the pelvic floors. Take a breath. One more time. Turn the right toes short edge of the mat. Turn the left long edge of the mat. Left toes short edge of the mat. We're going to the left. Open the arms. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend. Feel the engagement into the inner left thigh. Keep going. Right palm over to the outside of the foot. Left palm. Right palm overhead. And then deepen down. If you need to move your ribs, and now go deeper. Keep the right foot engaged, left depth. Another breath, the exhale longer. Inhale, press up. Come up slowly, intentionally, safely. Rotation to the right. So left foot is turned slightly inward, right foot to the short edge of the mat. Begin to deepen down, past your side angle, as you place your right palm outside the right foot, left arm over, and go deeper. Down, 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 depth. Left foot stays engaged. And rise. Hands to the hips. Turn the toes out 30 degrees. Again, this is going to feel weird. Not about the rules. Feel into your body rather than listening to the rules today. Again, engage and then press the hips back. Keep the feet out 30 degrees. Walk the palms forward, press into the fingertips, and then feel like you're squeezing your heels towards each other. Pull your kneecaps up and push your bottom back. Then from here, take the outer edges of your feet into hands, bend the elbows towards the shins and fold deeper. There's going to be a lot happening in the pelvis, into the inner thighs. Keep the feet locked in, engaged, a grip on the feet, elbows to the inner shins, deepen. You want to feel the engagement up through the inner thighs and into the pubic. This is about the inner rim of the hamstrings. And release, come onto the fingertips. Rotate your left toes, turn your right toes to the short edge of your mat, and side angle to the right. Now, keep the right knee bent, shift your weight. Walk your right palm forward, anchor. Keep the right knee bent, take your left hand and roll the ribs out. Extend strongly through the left leg and reach your left arm high. Then take your left fingertips overhead. Keep the right knee supercharged and bent. Extend strongly through the left leg. Breathe into the left rib basket as you take your left fingertips down to the ground, legs to the right. Keep the right knee bent. Breathe deep. Shift your weight back onto the right heel a little bit more. Walk your fingertips back. And then float your arms out. Look past your right big toe and float your arms out like airplane wings. Keep the right knee bent and hold. Stay with me. Right leg will start to burn. Hinge the left foot down. Rise with elegance and ease. Reaching the palms up. Rotation, toes 30 degrees, hands by your side. Settle. Breath even again. Right toes turn inwards, left toes turn to the short edge of the mat. Deepen down, side lunge. Walk the hands forward. Keep going. Slowly float the right leg up. Open the ribs. So keep the left fingertips on the ground. Take the right hand and pull the ribs around, the bottom ribs. Now, engage the right leg stronger. Flare the toes. Reach the right palm high. Swing it overhead to frame your face. Keep the left leg sprung loaded. Foot secure to the ground and reach the fingertips over. If you can bend the left knee more, you'll get into the pose more, but just keep thinking about the knees. Breathe deep, hold, could start to burn, hold. Breathe into the right ribs, open that line of the body, strong right leg, don't go floppy, stronger, straight. That's it. And now, look past your left toes. Swivel your heart slightly over that left thigh. Keep the knee bent and float your arms like airplane wings. Hold. Begin to hinge the right foot down. And if you don't touch the ground, good for you, I did. Rise. Turn toes 30 degrees. Exhale, arms by your side. Into your midline, feel. Beautiful. Turn to face the front of the mat. Step. Inhale, sweep your arms, reach for the sky. Exhale through Ardha, deep forward fold. Inhale, low Utkatasana, onto the heels. Exhale deeply. Palms flush to ground. Inhale. Through the exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then just immediately flip onto your back and take 5 deep breaths, Shavasana, with the knees wide. Just settle here and feel before we move on to the next part of our sequencing. Close your eyes and drop. Let go completely. Bring your heels together, interlace your hands overhead. Inhale, stretch the interlace over and above. Chin to chest. Exhale, rise and fold deeply. 3 breaths, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, reach the arms high, Dandasana. Exhale, flip over and into a dog. Beautiful. Playing deeper with the motifs of Saturday, step your right foot forward and immediately pivot. Take your hands behind your heels. This time the toes face slightly in, not out, 30 degrees in, not out. Bend the elbows to shins, fold deeply. Lift up onto the fingertips, rotate the left toes out, press onto the ball of the left foot, and deepen down to Skandasana, flexing the right. Float here a moment on the ball of the foot. As you begin to work your bind, slide your left heel further away, get the shoulders to the inside of the left thigh, sorry, right heel further away, shoulders into the inside. Bind your left shin. That's it. Heel is now on the ground. Bottom is still floating off the ground, maybe. Looking over your right shoulder. As you unwind the bind, catch your left heel with your right hand. Lower your buttocks to earth. Right shoulder taps to the inside of the right thigh. Left foot catches the outside of the right foot or even heel. Now the temptation is to rotate the toes out because you're both advanced practitioners. I'm going to ask you to snuggle the right shoulder even deeper into the inner thigh and then inwardly rotate your right toes, inward rotation. And then draw the left knee away from you slightly, lean into the outer rim of the right thigh and look past your left armpit as you very strongly open the left sideward basket. Gently, gently arise. Beautiful. And then from here, just shuffling your way onto your mat in a way that feels right for you. Pick your left foot up, Rock out the shin. Slide the left foot as high up into the crease of the right thigh as possible. Interlace your palms. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, fold forward and bow. 5 deep breaths. Try and get as comfortable as you can. I know that it can hurt on that right thigh, but try and draw the left knee down as well. Forehead towards the shin, bathing the back body with the breath. Beautiful. And gently rise. Part of the Ashtanga Sriyantrasana series. Sweep your left arm around and catch your left big toe. First of all, take your right hand to your left knee and then pull into that knee and open your chest to look over your left shoulder. Keep that broad opening through the front body. Reach for your right big toe with your right hand. Bend the elbow, but keep the shoulder open. Take those Ujjayi breaths and really work them through the throat and the ribs. The drishti is over that left shoulder unless your neck is not comfortable, in which case it'll reach the right big toe. Inhale, unwind. Pick your left knee up and slide the left foot over the right. Keep the right leg strong. Inhale, reach your right arm high, draw the belly up and in. Exhale, twist. Right elbow over the left knee. If you want to bind, wrap your right arm around the left thigh, and then swing the left arm around and catch your fingertips to fingertips. Then lift your chest, press firmly into that left knee, and take your gaze over your left shoulder once again. It's looking so beautiful, Meredith. Keep the right leg active, and shift your weight slightly forward into your sits bones. And then on your next inhale, shift your weight back slightly and straighten your left leg. From here, look stronger over your left shoulder as you straighten that leg as much as possible. Unwind the bind. Grip your left foot with your right hand. Embrace the foot and lift the chest. Reach the left arm back, shift the weight back, and gather your right heel 2 inches off the ground. Right heel 2 inches off the ground. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee, shift onto the right, onto the left foot. Step the right foot next to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeply. Interlace your palms. Inhale, rise. And exhale, arms by your side, Samastiti. Interlace your palms. Inhale, reach, bend the knees, draw back. Exhale, length, forward, Adha, all the way to Purna Uttanasana. Step your same leg back and look at your right toes. Swivel the right toes in slightly, press up onto the ball of the right foot and sink onto the right heel. If you want to spin on your mat so you're facing me, that's absolutely fine, but you both look good. Interlace your palms, balance. Engage. Work towards bind. right shoulder inside the right knee, lock it in, and find the bind. Still balancing on the ball of your foot, and then slide the left heel away and bring the right heel down. Your left thigh is floating just off the ground, looking good. Gaze over your shoulder. You're using your breath, big breaths. You're staying so much in the breath for this challenging sequence. Your inner thighs will be sore afterwards. Unwind the bind, catch your right ankle with your left palm and rotate your glute all the way to the ground. Left shoulder tucks decisively to the inner left thigh. Pull the right knee away just a little if you need to. Get yourself organized so the ribs are all the way up and over. Reach your right arm over and catch your left foot. Gaze all the way up and then even back. You are trying to get your armpit to peak at the ceiling. So there's a slight rollover onto that outer left thigh. Gently release. Come on up. Reposition yourself so that you feel comfortable on your mat or towards camera. Catch the right foot, work it out. And bring that right foot all the way up into the inner left thigh. See if you can position your bottom so that the right knee gets a bit closer to the ground without strain. Interlace the palms, traditional Janushi Shasta. Reach for the sky, chin to chest, inhale, exhale, fold forward. 5 deep, long breaths. If you want to find bandhas at the end of your exhales, it's up to you. It's a good place to practice your bandhas. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll take the paravrita, sweeping your right arm around so you can catch your right big toe. Yeah, I can play with you guys in the class as much as I like, because we can all get there. And then from here, catch your left right knee first and strongly look over the shoulder. So you're really opening that twist sensation first. And then catch your left big toes. Bend the elbow without collapsing. Still, you don't want to lose the frame of that right shoulder if you do manage to bend the left slightly. Breath, really important to follow here. Beautiful. The inhalation helps you to unwind the pose. Pick your right knee up and slide the foot over the left thigh. Snug. Press into the right palm, reach your left arm high. Inhale. Grow. Exhale. You can take a bind, because you too can actually bind. So we're going to go for the full bind if you can. So binding, Meredith, that arm all the way through if you are able to. If your shoulder's giving you trouble, don't do the bind. And then straightening your right leg. Yeah, you got it. Keep the bind and straighten that right leg if you can. So it's a bird of paradise. Just trying to see what you're doing. That's it. Beautiful. The seated, revolved, challenging bird of paradise. It's one of the most challenging binds that you can accomplish. Beautiful. As you release the bind, catch the outside of your right foot with your left palm. So release and just slide your hand up and catch. Shift the weight onto the seat slightly, reach your right arm back. right arm back, and then float the left foot off the ground. Balancing only on your seat bones. Left heel floats off the ground. Beautiful. And this time, just bend the knee. We're not going to take the roll over. You're simply going to come onto your back and take 5 deep breaths in Shavasana. Step your feet together on the mat. Reposition your sacrum well. Reach your legs straight up to the sky for your vertical legs up the wall. Knees are soft, shoulders relaxed. Jaw and tongue soft. Pit of the belly is relaxing. We'll only be taking plow today. We won't go up in shoulder stand. So from here, place your palms to frame your hips, and then slowly come back into plow. Unflip the toes, slide the feet even further away, and just hold here for a bit of time. Place your palms firmly on the ground, slowly begin to lower one vertebra at a time, keeping the legs close. As the hips touch the ground, straight legs, hinge the chest up, heels touch the ground. Matsyasana. Head back into your fish. Legs stay firm. Final breath in. Gently lift the head, and then slowly widen the feet. Relax your back to earth, arms out. Shavasana. You can slide all out. Notice the lymph in the body, all the fluids, particularly around the navel, the hips, the pelvis. Tension drains away from the face and the shoulders. The ribs are free and mobile, so is the breath. Affirming your wholeness, you are whole, you are embodied. May you walk in the light. So much love to you. Namaste.